Welcome back, YouTube. We have another video for you guys. A man gets his arm eaten off by a crocodile. Ooh, bro, that's a nightmare, dude. That's why I don't like going to beaches and stuff. I'd be afraid a shark gonna fucking rip my leg off and I'd be spending the rest of my life limping. That is like, see, people have to realize, stop playing with these powerful animals, man. People keep thinking because we smart and shit, animals can't fuck us up. Do you not know these are animals created by God to be made as killing machines? And we're actually, people don't even know this. Humans are actually at the bottom of the food chain. We're only at the top because of our intelligence. If we didn't have guns, weapons, and knives, and poison, and bombs, and grenades, and stuff like that, sharks and gators and all type of predators would eat us up alive. We would not survive in the jungle for a day without getting eaten by a python or something. But anyway, this guy was actually drunk. He didn't go find this alligator. He actually was drunk and he fell in I think a lake or something by the place in Florida by a restaurant, and the gator snipped his arm. Alligator ate his arm off and he said he passed out. He didn't even know what happened. So while he was asleep, the gator was munching. He was like, delicious. And yeah, check it out though.
What is happening, Magnacites? Somebody send this to me. I'm almost scared to watch it.
I'm almost scared to see him get eaten by an alligator.
Anyone describe having their arm torn off by an alligator? Although I did hear a story one time where this one bodybuilder got attacked, and he said it had his arm and was trying to start rolling, and he grabbed the alligator, stuck its thumb in his eye, and pried its jaws open to get him off him. He was actually able to get away without too many problems, but it sounds like this guy had his arm torn off. Let's check this out.
I didn't lose my life, lost an arm. It's not the end of the world. It's that attitude, that outlook on life that stands out about Jordan Rivera. Despite being laid up in a hospital bed with wires all over, he's counting his blessings. His mother is too.
That's the best thing, is that I have him. Like, yes, arm gone, very traumatic, but he's here.
An alligator attacked Jordan early Sunday morning, biting off his right arm and nearly taking his life. They got my elbow. So I don't have an elbow, but I can still move my arm around and whatnot. Jordan doesn't remember much of what happened. What he does recall is that the bar he was at, Banditos in Port Charlotte, was busy, and the bathroom line was long. So he walked to the pond out back.
Lord.
I just saw a little lake, trying to go over there and just, take a little pee and whatnot. Something happened where I either tripped or like something, the ground below me kind of just went down, and I ended up in the water. And that's literally the last thing I remember. The next time he opened his eyes, he was here in the hospital. It's then he found out that the gator ate his arm. Fusion, I was like, whoa, like I woke up and I was just sitting here and I looked over and then I saw my arm the way it was and I was like, ooh. It kind of just feels like my arm's just there, but not there. If you think this story is wild, you're not the only one. Try telling it to the guy who's living through it, but remembers nothing. It was just a crazy feeling. It was like almost like out of a movie. A movie that could have had a terribly tragic ending, but instead turned into a story of heroes. People at the bar rushed to help Jordan, pulling him from the water and putting a tourniquet on his arm.
I call them angels that were there, that saved his life. The chances of someone being there with the tourniquet, to me, it's a miracle that he's here.
The story has captivated people all across Southwest Florida, but has also stirred up the rumor mill. Some people online claiming he was feeding the gator. That is completely not true. They don't even serve food at that bar, so how would I couldn't have served the gator food. Instead of spreading lies, Jordan would rather spread awareness.
He said
predators are playing games.
This is why the internet is so stupid, dude. How can he feed a gator if he's at a beer bar? Gators don't drink alcohol. I'm pretty sure it would probably kill them that much, because alcohol is poison to animals. If y'all didn't know, if they were to drink beer, like a whole jug of alcohol, it would kill a gator. A gator would die if they don't get a treat. That will actually kill. That can kill an alligator. That much chemicals in that gator's body, just like that gator will overload. His eyes would just be like. But man, dude, getting your arm eat off, dude, that's, at least he didn't feel it. So that means the gator must have walked up and just snapped it off. He didn't put him in a death row. I thought like he had a death row action going on. But it seems like the gator probably thought he was dead and just snapped his arm clean off.
I just show him my arm. Hey, buddy.
Yo, he
Thanks for watching our
is so relaxed. I cannot believe.
You want to know why he's relaxed? The hospitals gave him a lot of medicine to calm him down. Because most people wake up, they see their arm gone, they'll go in shock or cardiac arrest. They saw a body part of them missing. They'd be like, oh, where'd my arm go?
About how relaxed he is about losing his arm. I bet you if it'd been his, that you wouldn't be acting like that. Oh my God. I wish I had the composure for trauma that he has. I actually commend him, and it's a strength that he has to get, man, I'd be traumatized. There wouldn't even been no interview with me. Oh my God, man. I mean, I'd be definitely happy to be alive, but
Losing your arm, especially if you play video games and you use computers, cell phones, losing an arm, dude.
Like, yeah, soldiers.
I would rather lose a finger than a whole arm.
Whatever. It is really hard to.
Also, I say we are truly blessed by God.
Like, I mean, you got that phantom feeling where you can feel your arm still there. It feels like you can move your fingers, but it's not there. Like,
see, the thing about his arm, what he got the phantom feeling from, it's more to say, you know, in the Bible it says that your soul will remain whole, but your flesh and bone, which is, you know, your flesh and bone can be easy taken away from you, but your soul cannot be taken away unless you give it to Satan himself. But his arm is technically still there because his soul is still in his body. So maybe when God or Jesus come back, he'll have his arm back. You know, they'll give him the arm. I'm sorry to get off topic and talk about the Bible and stuff, but you know, I do a lot of Bible study, and I grew up in a Christian family, and I truly believe that when God and Jesus come back, that I truly believe that they're going to give him his arm back, because his soul is still intact. His soul wasn't taken from him, so he will be able to get his arm back.
damn, that's crazy. He must have went into shock. Like, he tripped and fell. Makes me wonder how drunk he was. Alligators were probably right there, grabbed him, tore his arm off. Trauma, shock, passed out. Like, wow, man. Makes me wonder if he was like almost blackout drunk. He said it was something out of a movie, but he said he didn't remember nothing. He didn't say, he said after he tripped, he didn't remember nothing. He woke up there. I guess it's like that with some movies. You see stuff happen, and all of a sudden something goes black, and then they wake up, and then they're strapped to a chair, or they're in a hospital, or they're locked up somewhere, or something like that. I guess, man. Good Lord. Well, I'm glad you are alive, sir. Good Lord. I've been thinking about moving down to Florida. Post comments down below.
You gotta rethink about it now, because he's like, man, if I move down to Florida, I'm gonna get my arm, you know. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I went to a vacation in Florida, and Florida has a lot of alligators, dude, a lot of them. And I remember me, my brother, and my mom, we took a trip to Florida because we wanted to go see everything out there. We was like out of town, so it was so fun. We went down there. We was gonna go in the pool. It was like late at night. It was like 9 or 10 o'clock. What we didn't know was there's a certain time that you could use the pool at the hotel we were staying at. It wasn't even a hotel. It was like it was kind of a hotel for our tours and stuff, whatever. And there was an alligator. It wasn't in the pool, obviously, because if it jump in that water, it's gonna die. It's bleach and chlorine and shit in that water. It was sitting right there by the gate, looking at me and my brother, and we were just like, yeah, we're gonna come back and swim tomorrow. That's what we gonna do. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Cause I remember my brother was like, yeah, I ain't got We ain't got no guns and nothing, so I ain't got time to deal with no whole crocodile gator thing. You know, I want to live, and I was like, I want to live, so let's get the hell out of here. We can go back in the hotel and just watch Netflix and play the game and call it a day. But yeah, man, that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Thank God you're alive, man. You're a lucky man. You're a very lucky man. And I see you guys in the next one, man. Peace. Let's check this joint on out, y'all.